Yeah, that's fine. I am. I am doing something.
Well, Howard Altman just wrote. Howard is a. Okay.
Now.
That's Janelle.
Hi, Janelle.
Hi.
How's your throat?
Oh man. That's not the best.
I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh.
Right. I am
No
trying.
time.
I
No
am
time to
trying from the
strip throat.
Yeah, right.
Well, Janelle, if hi, Janelle. That's the back of my head. You'll see there. You'll really like the setup in here. It's pretty intimate, and there's a chair here for you that you can sit while other folks are talking, and you have a monitor right in front, so you can see what's going on the screen behind you.
Awesome. Awesome.
It's like the real thing. It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks very professional.
Anyway, and so there's me, not professional, but and I'll wear darker clothes that day so I can thin myself out with the 10 pounds that television puts on me, right? Well, if you've got something to do, we can always just kind of put us in a little window over there, and we can always just call you in. I just want to make sure those that are able to come on today, that you have a chance to see them and be introduced to them and what have you.
I'm okay. I'm at kind of a stopping point here. So
Okay. We just had Julian Rademeyer on from South Africa.
uh-huh.
And Julian is, I'm going to get all the bios to you hopefully late this afternoon. And Julian's going to be talking about the importance of fact checking and using the case studies of some fairly serious disinformation campaigns that have been used in South Africa in politics.
Okay.
All right. That's kind of at the end of the day, what he's going to be talking about. So I don't think there'll be any problem at all for him talking for 10 minutes. And we've been talking about it, Janelle, and I think we'll run up to 10 minutes of presentation and then go to Q&A for maybe 5 minutes or 6 each panelist.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah. Do you guys have any questions that you want to throw into the mix?
At the moment, we don't have any questions, but I'm fairly sure that it'll be simple for you to gather a question quickly, or I can, or Mary Ellen or Bob can, in case nobody in the audience does.
Oh,
But,
so they're going to be audience questions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not going to have to do much more, I hope, than get that audience conversation going.
Oh, easy peasy.
We're hoping it's easy peasy. Nielsen is making it very easy. Aaron we can't see you back there. But our producer, Aaron Arafat, is sitting back there making this beautiful.
Awesome.
And you'll really like the room. It's very intimate. You don't feel like you're away from the studio audience or lifted up too far away from them. And you'll have a full house in here, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's
cool.
in the audience?
Sorry?
Who's going to be in the audience?
48 journalists from 47 countries.
I think it's 49 from 48 countries.
49 from 48. You can turn your microphone on and talk, Mary Ellen.
It is on.
Oh,
Mary Ellen, you have to bring it to your mouth like this. Hey, Janelle, this is Bobby. A couple of things, too, we're going to probably want to do to really make it flow nicely is as people ask questions, it really gets it reiterated by saying the question is, you point to the person as, so if you can think about restating the question, that would be helpful to everybody watching both live and around the world. And the other thing with this system is, as you saw you and Gary talk back and forth, you might have seen Gary come on your screen. If you see it, then it goes down. So if all of the participants kind of chime in on top of each other, we may have some issues just from a viewing perspective. So what we'll do, I think Gary and Mary Ellen will give the panelists some basic framework for their participation. Make sure you don't jump on somebody's lines and just some real simple stuff. But other than that, I think Gary says exactly what you're going to find. It's just a great facility, great room. It's all good stuff.
Awesome. So just keep people from talking over each other.
Yeah.
All right. Easy enough.
Yep.
Janelle, you're an old radio broadcaster. I know you can manage this stuff, right?
I'm not worried about that. I know how to shut people up if they need to be shut up.
Oh, that's all we ask for in a moderator.
Nice way to put it, but hopefully I'll be done sucking on cough drops constantly by then.
Well, that's okay. If you have to do it to be able to speak, we're all about that. Mary Ellen, come down here and get on camera, will you? All right, now Mary Ellen has to stop working.
Yeah, you can't be off camera. I'm sitting here with 102 fever and I'm on camera.
Oh no, that's horrible, Janelle.
I'm a mom.
Yeah,
What's sick?
really.
My husband, meanwhile, a whole weekend long was like, "Oh, I'm gonna die."
He brought this home, didn't he?
Yeah, damn high school kids. They're plague bringers.
Yeah, he's a man, so he's a wimp. You know all about that stuff.
That's called the man thing.
I live with cats, so my cats don't have any sympathy for me whatsoever.
You never gotten cat fever?
I may have, but I wouldn't have known it because nobody would have checked.
Oh, geez.
Hey, maybe Marilyn, I can do a talk show here. What do you think?
No, it wouldn't work.
So which one of those chairs am I going to be sitting in?
Which one would you prefer?
Oh, I don't care. Probably the one. I guess that would be left. I had to think about that.
Yeah, well, you also have a podium over here, Janelle. I don't know if you probably can see it, right?
Nope.
No, it's over here. There it is. Oh, thank you, Aaron. The camera moves. Who knew?
Technology.
Yeah, her hand.
So I can do the podium or sit?
Whichever you prefer.
Yeah, you probably want to be at the podium just to introduce folks, but I don't think you want to stand for 10 minutes while people are speaking.
Nope.
Uh-uh.
But I wouldn't mind standing for the Q&A portion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd like to stand to intro, sit while people are doing their intro, and then once we get to the Q&A, I'll go back. How's that sound?
That sounds good.
And you will have a lavalier mic,
Okay.
so you're not going to have to worry about going back and forth. And I think Aaron controls everything's voice activated.
Wow. Fancy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now, are we also going to, I didn't say that to Julian, but he probably knows, but we ought to tell everybody they need to mute their mics when they're not speaking, right? Okay. Okay.
Put that in your
Instructions.
That's what we just said. We're going to send them all notes.
Yeah.
So that this is kind of your rules to make it as best of a presentation as possible.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
It'd be beautiful.
Janelle, did you hear any of that?
Yes. Well, no. I heard the part about muting mics, and I have a suggestion or a question. A lot of the conference calls that I sit in on, people are automatically muted, and there's a facilitator who unmutes them. Because there's always that one person who forgets, and inevitably you hear somebody clacking on their keyboard or a dog barking or God forbid somebody flushes a toilet.
Oh, I'm sorry, I totally missed that. Sorry, can you repeat that question?
Yeah, I was just saying that in a lot of conference calls, participants in it automatically have their microphones muted.
Hmm.
And then when it's, their turn to speak, a facilitator of some sort unlocks or unmutes that microphone. That way,
Yeah.
they're not at the mercy of making sure that people do that on their own.
Yeah, so I'll just test that with you right now, because if I mute, but the thing is that everybody's going to see me when I mute it. So, so we try to leave it on the user, see what you're seeing is on the screen is what everybody is going to see, and that's going to be what's recorded. So now I've got you muted right now. Are you unable to unmute yourself?
Yes.
Okay. But you saw that you were muted?
I see what you mean, where it's like, bam, you're muted. So they're not going to see it if you mute them. I mean, they'll see it on their screens, but we won't see it on our screen, will we?
Well, you'll probably see it on the broadcast because it's just capturing whatever is on the screen, basically.
Okay.
So if I mute it, I'm pretty sure it's going to get captured. That's why it's easier if people just do it by themselves.
Right.
But I'm checking with my our greater AV team that are like technicians all across the globe to see if anybody knows of some setting that I can do so it's not voice activated like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but we'll get that sorted. It'll be fine.
I don't think it's the end of the world. There's always one person who forgets.
Yeah. Well, if there is, I'll go and mute them.
Okay. Awesome. And I can put in kind of a friendly reminder to everybody at the beginning. Hey, if you're not talking, go ahead and mute your microphone so we have a clear line.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to introduce kind of the panel and you, Janelle.
Okay, I'm going to send you, as soon as I'm off here, I'm going to send you a bio and a pic. I'm sorry I haven't gotten to you yet.
That would be great.
See, I selected her, and it's not switching back and forth now.
Great.
So great, as long as they're saying my teammates are saying is I select somebody, locks on them. So right now I'm switching to Mary Ellen.
I see. Yeah.
So that'll be what we have to do.
Okay.
So,
Great. Yeah. Yeah. Janelle, can you just for the heck of it, push your camera down a little bit and get a big glare behind you?
That's my win. Sorry, I'm literally in bed under the covers.
Oh, no. Well, don't do that. That's too much information. Sorry.
I don't have fever, guys. I'm not getting out of bed for you.
Can we get your neighbors with the music across the pond to please start playing?
You wanna catch bad music lake neighbors out there? Can you see the lake?
Yeah.
Well, that's perfect. We got dogs, we got the lake, and a guitar. What else is there?
Lena's taking care of me.
This will end up in a Geico commercial or something.
Oh God.
Oh, that's great.
Listen, I do.
Well, I've got all the bios for you, just except for two, and for whatever reasons, Manveen Rana from the BBC in the UK is she just switched jobs yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And I think she's back. She
Broadcast.
says she's back to where she wants to be on BBC Four, running. She does a live
Morning show.
morning show from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock their time. So she's just been overwhelmed getting ready for that show.
Yeah.
And so I don't have anything from her except a note saying, listen, I've got a terrible deadline here. I'll get back to you. And then Umaru Fofana, who's with the BBC in Sierra Leone. I haven't gotten anything back from him except to say that he was in the bush somewhere where he couldn't get emails or any other telecommunications. And yeah, Umaru is Muslim, so I really didn't expect to hear anything from him until yesterday or today.
Okay.
Right.
Sounds like
Anyway,
Julian Redemeyer was on earlier. He was at his home, was he not? From in South Africa?
Yeah, I'll read through all the bios, so I kind of have a good idea of who everybody is and what to expect from him. I don't want to come in with cold feet.
Are you on an antibiotic by any chance?
Yes. A couple of them. I also have a massive ear infection to go along with it.
Ah,
Thanks.
kids.
None of my kids got sick, by the way. None of them.
Thank goodness.
Well, I sent them home.
here's what we should do then. We'll just bring a big bottle of Clorox spray that we can keep spraying at you while you're here.
So I went to the doctor on Friday, and she said I should be not contagious within 48 hours of starting my antibiotics.
Right.
Afternoon. But I still have a fever. So I was always told 24 hours fever free. So I don't know. We'll see. My husband's fine. He's like all better. He doesn't have a fever or anything, but he also didn't have it as bad as I did. My fever peaked on Friday night at 104.5. I almost went to the hospital.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm over it.
Yeah.
And now I've got an empty house and nobody to wait on me hand and foot anymore. So I gotta train this dog to make soup and tea. That's all right. So anything else I need to know, guys?
Yeah, I don't think so. It's pretty straightforward. This is really a professional setup. So, and we've got an honest to God real producer in the back. So we don't.
She knows what she's doing here.
For this, even though I love your top, unless that's your jammies, which I love too.
No, it's a dress. But
Okay.
I have a black.
I was going to say wear solid colors of some sort. So that'd be great.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've done the TV bit a few
I
times.
figure, right? Nice.
Also, it's slimming so that I don't look like a whale.
I'm going to be wearing a dark suit myself. Yes.
Aaron is going to be in this room at 9. Don't plan on 9:30 because there'll be a whole bunch of logistics just getting people in here, I would think. What time are you planning to bring the people here, guys?
Not until right at 10 o'clock. Oh, no, they'll be here.
The visitors are going to be here at
Visitors will be here
9.
at 9 o'clock.
I was going to say, right. So you have that. You may want to be here at 9 as well, Janelle. So you get in before the people. And while they come in the room, I'm going to be doing some impromptu videos with people. What does this mean? How cool is this? What do you think? And so on and so forth.
Right.
So, Erin said she's going to be here. She gets here 7. So if you're at 9, I'll plan to be here then earlier as well.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Just so everybody remembers, the event starts at 9 o'clock. So
Right.
I think we need to be here a little bit earlier than that.
I'm going to be here at 8:30.
Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here at 8:30. So if you can be up here at 8:30, Janelle, or whatever. Mary Ellen's staying down in St. Pete, so I can pick her up and we'll be up here. Now Nielsen is going to be doing an introductory overview. Someone from Nielsen will be talking about what Nielsen does worldwide.
Mhm.
And I expect that's probably going to take 30 minutes?
If it's Will, it'll be like 3 minutes. If
It has
it's
to be-
Amy, it'll be like 10 because Will
Uh,
speaks very quickly.
Okay, well, all right. Well, we'll hope somebody will go 30 or show a video or something because you might want to let them know that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find out what he's planning to do because it may change our setup back
Okay.
here.
Because the panel's not planning to come on until 10 o'clock. Now, I know you want them to link in earlier so that everybody's
As
set
long
and
as
ready
they
to
can
go.
connect on like maybe 10 minutes just to do like an audio check. And then once they've checked in,
Uh-huh.
they can just mute their video and their mic and then maybe do some work or whatever they need to do for 10 minutes, go get a cup of coffee, whatever. But just so that we can do an audio check. Because I hate to have somebody pop on at 10 o'clock and you guys are ready to roll and I've got noise that I have to figure out how we need to fix.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
you. That's helpful.
Janelle, if I can just ask, you'll have a body pack on that day for your microphone. So if you have like a collared shirt, those seem to work best. I know some ladies that come with like a thinner kind of fabric that's like a boat neck cut. They don't quite seem to clip on so easy that way. But if you have something that's more of like a jacket that's collared or something, it'll be easier. And also like something that has like a like pant top or something, not like I don't mean like a one piece dress because I'll have to have something to clip the body pack to. Although we have put it behind people's behind their neck, but that's not always so comfortable for them. But I mean, I can do whatever you need me to do. It's just some people just are like, oh, if I had known ahead of time, I could have, changed around. But it's up to you. It's, just makes it a little bit more easier and makes it kind of more comfortable for you as well.
I live my life in bohemian dresses.
Oh, okay.
So my wardrobe is pretty limited in that regard. I don't think I've ever owned a jacket, nor do I ever plan to, unless somebody wants to offer me a job that requires it.
Okay.
The dress
we can work with whatever you have. It's fine.
Is like a 3/4 sleeve dress. I've worn it on TV before, and what I do is just go into the bathroom and I run the cord up the back of the dress and then just clip it on the front.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, will that work? Or I've got.
So if it's as long as the fabric isn't so like super flimsy, I can put it on.
It's pretty sturdy dress. It's
okay.
I don't know how. I don't know what the heck I'm such a tomboy. I don't know what fabric or what.
No, I can clip it onto the back of there, and then we'll just tuck all the excess microphone cable down that. And we have a space here, like a control room. It's kind of private that nobody can see you. And I'll help you get mic'd up so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, we'll get you taken care of. No worries.
Are you making fun of me over there, Gary?
No, he's talking about this.
I am talking about this
studio that you're
incredible
in.
studio that
Well-
we're in and the power of lateral thinking. Okay.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I thought maybe he was joking on me for having like 4 outfits.
Oh no.
Janelle, look at me. I wear the same thing every day. Okay. Basically khakis. That's it. Then a vest or a jacket. That's it.
Yeah, you're smoking vests.
I'm very basic when it comes to dressing.
The studio here is just fantastic. Really is.
Awesome.
In fact, I'm going to take a picture from back here.
Yeah.
Oh,
And send
Yeah,
it
so
to you.
can see the monitor. All right, smile, Janelle. Aaron, can you smile too?
what?
I'm going to send you this. Oh, sorry. Hey, my mic's off. Unlike everybody else, I turn my mic off when I'm offline. I'm going to send you this picture so you can see what you'll be seeing from the stage.
Oh, great. And there's a giant me in the background, I presume, which is. Listen, when you're sitting here with a freaking fever and not looking like $1,000,000, the last thing you want to see is a giant picture of yourself on a screen.
Why? Yes.
Where are you sending it to?
I'll send it to you wherever you.
Oh, I don't.
I'm dealing with the Howard Altman issue.
Ah. How many smocking jokes have you guys made today? Anybody?
Oh my God.
Smocking. I love the meme of the lawnmower kid.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Have you seen that?
I don't think I've seen that one. My favorite one is the crocheted gun holsters and gun. And it's like, I found the smocking gun because it's literally a smocking. You can't make this stuff up.
Can you hear me okay? I just sent you 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's super cool.
See?
So the monitor is like kind of people behind can't see it. So that's just directed at where I'll be sitting.
Correct.
So I'll be able to see the other participants.
So you don't, what do you call this, Aaron? What do you call this monitor? A confidence monitor.
Oh boy.
So just remember, you're not, when you look down at that, you're not looking up into the camera. I've noticed that you get the top of my head kind of. But yeah, it's great. I mean, you don't literally have to turn around to the screen.
Awesome.
Yeah, Nielsen really knows what it's doing here. Bless them for being our partners. Actually, Janelle, the State Department is just, we're hoping one of the State Department officers is going to be here. Is he, Mary Ellen? I think. Josh?
I think they come in.
Yeah, because they'll never believe this setup. And they've never done anything like this.
Wow. Sorry, I just laughed because I looked at the lawnmower kid.
In the lawnmower kid, great. He is. There's every meme possible with that kid and Trump in it. He is the ultimate meme. That kid. I don't. Does anybody even know who he is? I mean, it's the funniest.
He's gone into the witness protection program.
So it was some kid who wrote into the White House saying something about his lawn mowing business. And it was a letter to Trump telling him all about it, and they invited him to come to the White House and mow the lawn. I mean, I'm not exaggerating.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah, they're like, oh, come over here and
Mow the lawn?
mow the lawn. I mean,
Well,
only a couple of strips. And I think
and we'll take a really awkward picture of you with Trump.
every picture with Trump is an awkward picture.
Yeah, pretty much. Did you see him flipping the coin at the Army-Navy game?
No.
He threw it up in the air. He doesn't even know how to flip a coin.
I mean, I don't think I know how to flip a coin. I'm sure I could figure it out.
Janelle, I could probably show you once and you'd know for the rest of your life. Okay, it's pretty simple.
I just couldn't say that. You know, it's like if it had been written once, it's a typo. I mean, I type like 10,000 words a day.
Yeah.
And stories and everything, and I'm sure I do stupid. Twice in one day I wrote sites SITES instead of SIGHTES, and in both instances it could have been I guess a Freudian slip.
Oh. But you had Phil to catch that? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I was scolded profusely. And then he emailed me like 4 hours later, and he's like, again. I once was talking about Jack Latvala and the race to replace him between Ed Hooper and Amanda Murphy. And I wrote all within like the same paragraph or two that the scandal around Jack Latvala, quote unquote, left a stain on the Senate seat.
Oh.
Didn't occur to me. And then I said something about it left a bad taste in voters' mouths. So Jim Rosica texted me and he was like, "Oh my God, I am dying." He's like, "Did you do this on purpose?" I was like, "No, I swear it wasn't on purpose."
So you guys get slap happy as you're exchanging these things around?
It's the joke now that I'm like the queen of Freudian slips.
I love it.
So,
Do you guys use a platform that you share with everybody at once?
what do you mean?
Like a Google Plus platform where you've got joint editing, or you could be writing at the same time as someone is seeing what you're writing?
I mean, we use Google Docs for our email products, just in the early stages as we're constructing them, and that has the capability for multiple people to work at once. But
okay.
I mean, other than that, everything's on WordPress.
Yeah,
it's awful. So,
yeah, it is. Yeah, WordPress is awful.
I used to complain about our CMS at the Business Journal, and like I forgot how bad WordPress was, and I would give anything to have the troubles that I had at the Business Journal in lieu of the troubles that I have here. I mean, it's like, yeah, it hasn't caught up to 2019 standards.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, you literally don't have anybody in an office anywhere, though, right?
No, nobody has.
I mean, nobody's.
Peter bought office space, rented office space for a while in Tallahassee, but nobody used it. I mean, nobody, it's 2018, almost 2019. Nobody wants to go to an office.
Right.
Like, I mean, I love getting out of the house. I hate being stuck in the house all the time, but you can go to a Panera for a meeting or, wherever. Everybody conducts their business in coffee shops nowadays.
Right.
So, why do I want to arbitrarily have to go into an office when I can just set up shop at my beautiful desk with a view?
Yeah, my son, Charlie, who unfortunately is going to miss this broadcast. He's coming in Thursday night. Oh, he did? No, I think that the concert's Friday night. Yeah. But anyway, he works for Pivotal Labs out in San Francisco, They're the people who fix, like when Twitter broke the first time around, they fixed it. When Gmail didn't work the first go around, Pivotal Labs fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
So they're, and I'm always asking him, they've got office space in downtown San Francisco. And I'm always asking him about the office. And he goes, Dad, I am in the office maybe 2 hours a day. He goes, I'm in the gym
Mm-hmm.
working out. And if I need to go and meet somebody, I'm at the coffee shop down the street.
Exactly.
Or Steve Wozniak has one of his technology gaggle hangouts in a building not far away where they've got 100 people sitting in at tables, and they get 30 days to come up with an idea Woz likes or not, and they get thrown out and a new person replaces them.
Oh.
So he goes in there to work a lot. He really enjoys that atmosphere. And they have ping pong tables, pool tables, basketball court, and everything instead of office space. And he's like, office? Because Dad, I'm never going to an office. Offices, that's so you, Dad, he says. So you having an office.
Yeah. It's definitely an out. I mean, I think we're always going to have the need for offices. There are going to be some businesses that have to have that. You have to have an interface for clients and customers, whatever. But I think a lot of places that don't rely on that type of interface, I don't think there's going to be anywhere near the need. And offices are shrinking. People aren't using enough space. Co-working space is becoming more and more popular. Yeah, it's just a totally changing vibe, and it's interesting to see how cities and counties are kind of keeping up, and zoning changes are meeting those changing needs.
Yeah.
It's I don't know, it's part of why I like covering the local stuff, because it's so different than, you might not have all of this salacious nonsense that goes on at the federal level all the
Oh
time.
no, you really do, don't you?
I mean, there are stains on Senate seats and bad taste in voters' mouths. So,
All right. I'm going to step aside and let Mary Ellen take over for the moment.
Okay.
Well, so am I. I'll be back, Janelle.
Okay. Guys, I'm gonna kill my camera and hit myself on mute until you need me. So just give me a shout and I'll pop back on.
Can.
Gianpaolo, can you hear us?
Yeah, now I can hear you. How are you doing?
We're doing fine. We're doing fine. Delightful to have you on there. Oh, perfect. That took out all the lights. I mean, all the
Okay, let
noise
me
in the
go to.
background.
I will go to a more silent place so we can talk a little
That's
more
okay.
concentrated. I'm in the middle of the newsroom.
I could see that
Yeah.
and hear it.
Okay. I think it's better now.
Great. This is perfect. Oh, I know it. Hold on just one second. I'll take a picture, Gianpaolo, of you up on the screen. We're in a great studio, and I'll send you what the studio looks like so you know what you're seeing on Thursday.
Like a big brother on the screen.
Well, you see, that's the back of my head. I apologize for that. Let me get in front of the screen. No, so this is actually, I mean, it's actually real. I mean, we have down here what they call a confidence monitor. So, Janelle, are you still there, Janelle, anywhere? I know she's still on. So Janelle can sit and she can actually watch you on the monitor rather than turn around and look up at the screen. So, yeah, this is like a big screening room.
Great.
Yeah, yeah. So we're good. Are you connected up? Okay.
Yeah.
You can hear everything.
I can hear you perfectly, and I can
Okay.
see myself, and there's a small screen right here. And
Yeah.
I can see Janelle as well. At least
Yeah,
a
Janelle.
Janelle photo.
Oh, here I am.
Oh, hi, Janelle.
Sorry, I just turned my camera off while nothing
Karen,
was going on.
we have two people talking. Is it working? Okay. 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 Oh, okay. Good. That's great. Well, we have just so everybody. Yeah, Bob. I'm going to ask you to grab a mic too because I want you to run through some of the ground rules real quick so we don't take. Gianpaolo stepped out of the newsroom for us.
Sorry, guys.
Coming in.
Let me shut this up. Hold on.
Janelle Skyping.
Oh, is that Janelle's call? Well, that's one of the rules.
Yeah.
Control all the sound and you mute your phone. Have a quiet area, as you would know. Gianpaolo, which is great.
Yes.
Wear a solid shirt like you have. Sometimes if there's a lot of patterns, the computer camera has some issues with that. So it's great. Just what you have, watch the frame. You see your frame right now. We're looking into your ceiling. What a lot of people do that do regular participation in these kinds of things, they actually lift their laptop up.
Yeah.
So on a book, yes, and you look against exactly. Right?
Okay.
That's a better frame than the corner of the ceiling, but beautiful, Gianpaolo.
Okay. I'm a tall guy, so I'll have to collect a lot of Bibles.
No, what you just did was great.
Okay.
Yeah, but
hold it
here's
like
the other thing. We want everybody to connect at no later than 9:30 on Thursday.
Okay.
That way we can ensure everybody's connections are fine. You have a great connection wherever you are, whether it's your office or office in the home.
He's in the studio.
In the studio, it's perfect. There are others that have to go somewhere to get a better connection. So for you, you're a professional, you know it. Some people, though, just need the reminder. Be in a more controlled environment so it's not distracting from what you say. The other thing is we want everybody to comment when you feel like commenting, but one of the main rules is don't step on other people until they're done talking. And a nice thing to do would be, I'd like to comment on that, if I may, and then take a moment and then make your comment, because that will allow the videotaping to keep up with you. So other than that, João Paulo, we just want everybody to get connected at 9:30 Eastern to make sure everybody's connected.
Okay.
And just like what you just experienced, Debbie had her phone ringing in another area. So keep those muted.
Janelle had her phone.
I mean, Chanel. Okay, so it's all good.
And let me ask you something. How long it will take?
The event,
Yeah.
10 a.m. Eastern till noon Eastern.
Okay.
And you're going to be in there. I don't have the order or the program in front of me, but I think we have about 10 minutes blocked off for everybody's presentation, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 10 minutes, João Paulo.
We'll go with a up to 10-minute, conversation from you. Then Janelle will switch over to Q&A from the audience here for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And then you'll just have to sit back and mute your microphone, and the other panelists will come on in turn. We really haven't determined the order at present, but I suspect that I'm going to ask Barry in Afghanistan and Rishi Suri in India, since they're the farthest away and the most tired, to probably go first.
Okay. And we will be able to see the people in the auditorium.
Wait.
Yes, you'll see them on the bottom of your screen, like you see Gary and Mary Ellen now walking.
Okay.
All of the participants will be on the bottom, and then when you speak, you'll go to full screen, and everyone will see you as full screen.
Okay, great.
In the question and answer segment, there might be a specific question for you. They might say, João Paulo in Brazil, you mentioned 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please tell us about ABC. That
Okay.
sort of thing. So you might have a specific question from the audience. We'll have 3 or 4 people here that will have microphones speaking like we are, and they'll say the question. And our moderator, Janelle, will probably restate the question, just so the question asked was, ABC. And then you, as the answer, might say, well, that's a very great question because, and let me say this,
Okay.
in your own style. You've done this before, so you know.
I will do my best. I promise.
I know you say you don't know English, but your English is awesome, by the way.
I hope it helped me.
It's good stuff. I think João Paulo's fine. The main thing is we're going to send a follow-up email for just some reminders for your participation to make it great for the both the live audience here and those that join around the world. And we just are delighted that you're able to participate, and we're looking forward to your involvement. Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it so much, the invitation. It's a very important topic right now in Brazil, and I'm very interested to listen to other folks about it as well. So it's a great opportunity. Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's
Question.
great.
We sent you the link for our global TV network. Were you able to view it yet?
I'm not sure. You sent me last time we talked, isn't it?
Yes.
No, let me check.
I wanted to make sure it's www.onnow.tv. On now
TV.
nowtv.com
.com. Yeah.
/ do a / below your question mark, and then our network number is 9132.
/9132.
See now I speak Portuguese, Gary.
No, you don't.
Okay, whatever.
You don't speak Portuguese.
Right.
Nah, I don't got it. www.
Can you send it to him again? Bob?
Nowtv.com/
onnowtv.com/9132. I don't have João Paulo's email, Gary.
Okay.
So we'll send it to you again just to make sure. Okay.
Please do
Outside of the US, we might need the HTTP :
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Back to Gary.
João Paulo, we don't want to take up any more of your time than we need to. So
Yeah,
it looked like that busy newsroom might have needed you.
yeah, okay, yeah. I have to write something about the dictatorship in Brazil. Is
Oh, no.
anniversary.
Oh, is it really?
We have to
Wow.
keep reminding people about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. We'll see you then around 9:30 Eastern time on Thursday.
Great. And please send me the link again
We'll do that.
on Now TV. Thank you so much.
Okay, great. Take care, João Paulo.
Bye-bye. See you guys.
Ciao, man. You look like you got up, Janelle.
Yeah, I'm trying to move around. I'm sitting at my desk now.
Just so you know, so we know, were you able to hear João Paulo okay and
Yep.
see him?
Yeah,
Okay.
both.
Once again,
My coffee mug looks huge in the background.
yeah, but it's an F and Birds coffee mug. That's the best part.
It's an owl.
Oh, you sure it's not an F and Birds?
I don't get the reference.
I'll send it to you.
Oh, okay.
Next. That's a whole series. It's a whole company now. F and Birds.
You guys will be happy to know I'm down to 99.5.
Oh, that's great. Well, you're damn near normal at this point.
Damn near.
A moment, I'll send you F and Birds.
Okay. Oh, Lulu. It's okay. You leave that kitty alone.
I sent it to you, Janelle.
Oh, yeah? Let's see what we got here.
If you just follow them on Twitter, because they always seem to come up at the appropriate moments with the appropriate comments.
My only like funny mug just says I hate meetings. Or no, I'm sorry. It's worse. Meetings suck.
Well, you can get effing birds will probably satisfy your soul on those things.
I tell you what, sipping a meeting suck mug while you're on a video conference call is like how about that, guys?
That's fabulous.
So who else do you have yet to hear from?
Well, 6 others. We'll stay on for another 15 or 20 minutes, and then we're going to get out of here.
All right.
And,
Well, I will have you guys on in the background.
Sure. Go ahead and do your stuff.
If I
Yep.
hear noise, I will pop back on. Otherwise, I'll just hop off whenever you guys do.
We'll do it. Thanks, Janelle.
All right. Thanks.
Yep. Manveen, are you there? Don't look at yourself. Hey, Janelle. I think we're going to drop off so you can disconnect.
Sorry, I got Pandora going on here.
That is so cool, man.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Janelle, and bye.